Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Wrap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you with the latest sports news. We just have officially got the date for the Dr. Hage Geingob 10th edition cup that we are all very excited for. This is going to be the last one of the cup that has been on for the past 9 years. This is the 10th one, and this is the last one. So we are looking forward to this one. We'll be talking more about that as we get into the hit list. Well, earlier today, I found myself at MTC in Olympia, where they had the event for the official launch of the Dr. Hage Geingob Cup that is scheduled to take place on the 19th of October, a very exciting event and that we all know about, that has been around for the past 9 years, and this is the 10th and final edition. But the slogan goes as the legacy continues. So we all know how influential Dr. Hage Geingob was to Namibia and to sports in general. So to honor the 10th year of this cup to him is nothing more than wonderful. We do have a few clips and a few interviews from people who spoke at the event today, so please do stay tuned as we get to listen to that.
The power sports to transform lives. Dr. Hage Geingob was more than just the president. He was a torchbearer for the Namibians' future. He understood that true leadership is about leaving a legacy, the one that extends beyond the corridors of power and into the very hearts of our communities. As he once said, no one should be left out, or no one should be left behind. This guiding principle is what brings us here today, ensuring that every sportsman can get a chance of their dreams. This soccer cup is not just merely a competition, it's a manifest of Dr. Hage Geingob's vision to revive and advance sports, particularly soccer, in Namibia. It stands on a testament of his unwavering belief in the importance of giving back to the foundations of our society. He believed that as we do, that investing in sports is investing in the future of our youth, our communities, our nation. Bank Windhoek has been a steadfast partner in enduring this endeavor for the past 6 years. Of the 10 years, at least we were there for the 6 years. That was more than half. Our sponsorship really reflects not only our commitment to the sports development, but also our dedication to offering positive change in Namibia. The birth of the Ben Windhoek Under-21 Soccer League, which serves as a critical bridge for this age group that lacked the opportunity as this transition between the youth and the Premier League, is another shining example of how Ben Windhoek continues to prioritize sports in Namibia. We want to extend our deepest gratitude to our fellow sponsors, MTC, Namibian Breweries. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Your support underscores the importance of unity among Namibian corporates for a common cause. Together, we ensure that our sportsmen and sportswomen have a platform that they need to develop their talent and will elevate Namibia on the global stage. In the spirit of unity and shared values, we are reminded of the words of Pele, who once said, "Success is not an accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing." This is the essence of what we are here to celebrate, the hard work, the perseverance that will carry Dr. Hage Geingob's legacy forward. In close, Ben Windhoek recently launched our new brand campaign, which says it's possible to love a bank. From our perspective, yes, it's possible to love a bank, to love Ben Windhoek. Yeah. In launching this final Hage Geingob Cup, we tap into the heartbeat of every single Namibian as we celebrate and we embrace the essence of legacy, and we show up for the love of the game. Thank you very much.
Tim already mentioned that we spend too much time acknowledging people who were acknowledged already. So I will respect and stick to the protocol as established. Tim also said people had laptops. And the Honorable Minister said she had a cell phone. I guess I'm old school, I have paper. Yeah, what a bitter and sweet moment, as you said, Honorable Minister. I never knew that 10 years can go so fast. But this went by so quickly, so fast, and it's unbelievable that this is the final edition. As sad as I am, I'm equally thrilled to be here today and officially announce the return of this cup for its 10th and final edition. And we are launching it under the theme, The Legacy Continues. And a lot of people are asking me, why are you guys saying the legacy continues if this is the final? Dr. Hage Geingob was bigger than life, if you think of it. This man has gone through trials, tribulations, whatever he has gone through to be what he was. And even if we are having the final edition of celebrating him through soccer, his life and legacy will forever continue. Hence the slogan, the legacy continues. So Dr. Hage's legacy will forever continue. This event is set for the 19th of October this year at our famous Independence Stadium. Why is the ED pointing things to me saying no? Is the stadium not available on the 19th? I know you are in trouble as a ministry with what we've been following in the media, and shots were fired, and I'm sure you'll be able to deal with it, Honorable Minister. But our event is taking place on the 19th of October at the Independence Stadium. And we believe this will be a momentous occasion as we celebrate the legacy of our late president. His dedication to sport and Namibian community has really left an indelible mark on all of us. And this tribute football or soccer event will honor his legacy in a special way, as it has done in many ways. 10 years of great event, 10 years of successful event, all thanks to the sponsors. If it was not for your contribution and unwavering support, we would not have pulled this off. We had COVID for about 2 years, 3 years. The entire world globe was in a mess. Nobody knew what was happening. Nobody knew when it was going to come to an end. We sat in boardrooms or online with the sponsors, and we said, look, we can't stop this, because the moment you stop something, it's always very difficult to restart it. And I'm happy to say the sponsors could listen to us and accept our proposal that even if we can't host football events, they were ready and able to give their money for us to do a social investment project under the name of Dr. Hage Geingob Cup. I thank you for that. They did not reduce it. They did not say we're only going to give you half or a certain percentage, seeing that it's not football. They gave it all. And with that money, we were able to visit all 14 regions of our beautiful country. With that investment, we were able to visit maternity wards within the regions and help the less fortunate expectant mothers. We were able to visit old age homes. We were able to visit orphanages across the country and gave them the support they needed during the harsh reality of COVID-19. Again, I thank you for that. So the main event on the day
Well, there you guys have heard it. The 19th of October, $30 is the ticket. Independence Stadium is the venue you do not want to miss out. We have a special, like Amos said there, we have special people or special celebrities that will be taking part in the teams, the likes of Gaza. I'm excited for that. King TD, that's also part of the team. Adora. There's definitely a lot of celebrities that are going to be taking part in the final edition of the Dr. Hage Geingob Cup. And we are all very excited for this one as it is very close to home. Well, we will be going for a short break and we'll be back with the spotlight. So please do stay tuned. Well, the main focus this coming weekend has to be the NSSR finals and the third place playoffs that are scheduled to take place on Friday and on Saturday. These games are going to be taking place at Hage Geingob Stadium, and we are going to be bringing to you a few of them live. So you'll have to stay tuned to our social media pages to just check what's going on around there. Well, one of the teams that will be playing in the third place playoffs is, of course, Windhoek Afrikaans Private School that will be taking on, I think, Nathan in the third place playoffs. But we do have a highlight package of how they made it to the third place playoffs, as they did take on Tsumeb Gymnasium in one of the games that took place last weekend. We do have highlights that we haven't showcased yet, so please do stay tuned as we have a look at those highlights.
Hello viewers, and welcome to this highlight package of the Under-19 Super League semi-final match involving VHS and Moria. And it happened
from the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Hello viewers and welcome to this highlights for the under-19 A-League match involving VAP and Tsumeb Gymnasium, and it happened at the Hage Geingob Stadium. First up was a penalty which was not converted, and then the first points came from Captain Savadeli. Good build-up by VAP. And the flanked touchdown. Savadeli rounded off that move for the first points, and he had the supporters on their feet. Carter tried to add the conversion from a very acute angle, and he was not successful with that attempt. 5 points for VAP, and then the referee issued a yellow card. And Tsumeb Gymnasium hit back with a try by the 8th man in the 22nd minute. F. Fourie added the kick and made the score 7-5 at the break. 7 for Tsumeb Gymnasium and 5 points for Windhoek Afrikaanse Privaat School. When play resumed, VAP went on the attack, and Salvadali was it again, adding his second try in the second for VAP at the 41st minute. The kick was added by Carter, and the score went on to 12 points for VAP and 7 for Tsumeb Gymnasium. Amotenya, the flanker, then crashed over for a try on behalf of Tsumeb Gymnasium in the 47th minute. Good stuff there by Amotenya. Fourie did not add the conversion, but the score was then level at 12 each. Good attack there by VAP. Brilliant defense from VAP. And here we see Savadali crashing over for his third try in the 60th minute. Good stuff by VAP, and they went into the lead. Carter added the conversion and made the score 22-12 for VAP, but it was Tsumeb Gymnasium there we have Carter getting ready for the conversion. Yes, he adds the conversion. 22 points for VAP and 12 for Tsumeb Gymnasium, but it was Tsumeb Gymnasium who had the last say with a try by the scrum half in the 70th minute, and F. Fourie, the fullback, added the conversion, making the final score 22 on behalf of Windhoek Afrikaanse Privaat School and 19 for Tsumeb Gymnasium. That means Tsumeb are eliminated. They will play for the third place, with VAP advancing to the finals.
Well, the Paralympic Games have been full of excitement thus far. One thing is Chris Kinda and Ananya Shikongo both went through to the semi-finals of the men's T11 100 meters at the Paris Paralympic Games in France. Shikongo finished with a time of 11.39, while Kinda finished in a time of 11.57 in his heat. They will be in action at 9:09 tonight. Please do stay tuned as we make sure to bring you those results. So these two gentlemen here are in the semi-finals for the T11 100 meters, and we are looking forward to see what they can bring for us there. We already have our first gold medal with Lahia, so we look forward to seeing if we can maybe get one more or two more, and very big congratulations to them for making it through to the semi-finals. Well, Ari Hogat is on standby with international news, so please do stay tuned.
Today we are going to learn how to bake.
Welcome, everyone.
Things may not always go as planned, but our technology doesn't fail. Join Paratus today. Paratus, always prepared.
Time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It is the US Open that continue at Flushing Meadows in New York, and the good news for the American supporters, they've got two men's players that's going to play in the semi-final, so there will be one at least in the final. It is firstly Francis Tiafoe. He's the 20th seed. He beat Grigor Dimitrov by 6-3, 6-7, 6-3 and 6-1. That was in the quarterfinals to advance to the semi-finals. And then also Taylor Fritz, a great win for him. He's the 12th seed, Taylor Fritz, and he beat Alexander Zverev, the 4th seeded player from Germany. He beat him in 4 sets to advance to the semi-final. The other quarterfinal still to be played is number 1 seed Yannick Sinner. He will play against number 5 seed Daniel Medvedev, and the other quarterfinal still is Jack Draper versus Alex de Munier. In the women's side of the draw, it's number 2 seed Aryna Sabalenka with a comfortable win over Kunmin Zheng from China. That was also in the quarterfinal. She beat her 6-1 and 6-2 to advance to the semi-final, and there she will play against Emma Navarro from the United States. Emma Navarro beat Paula Badosa of Spain in the quarterfinals. Also 2 big semi-finals still to be played. Number 1 seed Iga Swiatek still in the tournament, and she will play number 6 seed Jessica Pegula of United States, and then number 22 seed Beatriz Haddad-Maia from Brazil. She will also play in the semi-final and the quarterfinal against Caroline Muskova. So that's also happening, the US Open in New York. Moving on to cricket news, it is England that confirmed that the coach of the test team, that is Brendan McCullum, will also coach the one-day side. That is a team that plays in the T20 and 50 over ODIs, and it's not often that happens. All other countries split that responsibilities, and it will be Brendan McCullum that will start with that responsibility from the 1st of January next year in 2025. Tough assignment. His first ODI series will be against India. That will be a away series in India. There will be 5 T20 games and 3 50 over internationals. And closing off today's international sports news, it is Formula 1 racing news. The next Grand Prix will be this coming Sunday. It will be Azerbaijan, and it's very competitive at the moment in the constructors' points table. It is Red Bull that still lead. They've got 446 points, but only leading by 8 points over McLaren on 438, and then Ferrari on 407, still in contention, and Mercedes-Benz 292. More news from Formula 1 is that race engineer Adrian Newby might still join Aston Martin, and there's strong speculation that he will join them from 2025. It was announced in April that Newby will go away from Red Bull. He was there for many years and is regarded as the best race engineer in Formula 1. And that announcement will only be made on the 10th of September. At the moment, Aston Martin struggling a little bit. They're lower down on the points. They're in 5th position with 74 points. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.